into the Lower Mainland, and then the other side of the Rockies, giving us the threat.
Who hit the trails? I'm here with Lynn Hellier. She's the owner and operator of Big Creek Stables. Lynn, can you tell me a little bit about how this all came to be?
Well, about almost 11 years ago now, my husband and I decided we needed some property. We needed to, obviously, his business was growing and we needed the property to grow his business in. So we decided to move, to somewhere where there was 80 acres. It was an active trail riding facility beforehand, and we didn't really think of having it as a trail riding facility. We just thought, what a great way to make his business bigger. So we moved here and started to build his shop and get things situated for himself. And then one day my husband just said to me, what do you think? Do you think we could start a new business again? And that's how this became.
And why did the stable feel like a natural fit for your new business venture?
I have a lot of love for animals. I think for myself, it's a great new adventure. I wasn't able to go back to my job as a healthcare aide, and for me, at being at such a young age, I thought, I'm not dead. There's still more to my life than, just being a housewife and taking care of my family. So for me, this gave me some sort of sense of belonging again.
It was a new start for you. You started off with just 4 horses, and now you're up to 25. Can you tell me a little bit about how you grew your business?
It took a long time. It took a good couple of years. I had some really great help from some really good friends who were in the horse industry who guided me through getting the proper trail riding horses, the best fit for children, obviously, because we do, gear to such a young age here. So it was really important because I really didn't have a lot of horse knowledge. So a lady came in here my first year and she taught me a lot of what I needed to know in order to run my business. So it was really helpful in that sense having her here. It made me what I am today.
From the kind, helpful, and caring staff to the energetic and lively kids that come out for the day camps, animal lovers of all ages can be found making the most of these grounds. It's the perfect spot to bring a group of any skill set. Can you tell me a little bit about what courses you offer here, camps and stuff like that?
Well, we do offer trail riding to the general public, as well as we do birthday parties, kids summer camp programs. Sometimes we have the Air Cadets come in and they'll do their winter ride here. So
What is it like riding in the winter?
winter riding is wonderful with a nice powder on the ground. The horses are great. The horses love winter riding. In fact, it's a lot cooler for them as well. And I find that a lot of people enjoy it because they're always looking for something to do in the winter with their children. So being open in the winter time, it's wonderful to have those families come out here.
What's the most diverse group you've had come in for a trail ride?
I would have to say probably seniors. I've had some seniors at age, 90, 98 come in with their loved ones, some of them with backgrounds of Alzheimer's disease. But remember way back when they were a farmer and they used to ride their own horses at their property, and all they would talk to with their family was about horses and what they used to do and why can't I ride my horses? And they've called me and they brought them out here, and I think my eldest was 98 with Alzheimer's, and when she got on that horse, it was like night and day, the sunset, so it was just a remarkable feeling for her.
And what if you had somebody who had special needs or something like that? Do you cater to that as well?
We will cater to that. Obviously, they have to have some sort of motor function to ride a horse, but we will help them out. The staff will take them, and they will actually hook a lead rope up to them and take them throughout the property on their trail ride, just so that they're safe and they feel safer. Also, the staff can walk alongside with them. So for any of those kids that might be really, really scared or nervous, a lot of times the staff will try to hook up, and if that doesn't work, they'll walk alongside. We have a young lady who comes every Wednesday with Down syndrome, and she comes and she swims, and then she goes for her ride with her worker.
And as a former healthcare worker, you're doing very much of the same work in a different capacity, so that must be so rewarding for you.
Definitely.
What are some of the main mental and physical health benefits you would associate with riding?
For anybody with a disability with their hips or their legs or their knees, it does give them a nice good stretch, as well as just that great feeling of being one with that animal. I mean, it's just an amazing feeling having all that power underneath you, seeing the property, checking out the other animals that are here. I think that in itself, it's just the power of them really enlightens and makes people feel good when they leave.
And what are the kinds of things that you offer other than just the trail riding?
Well, I do offer use of my facility, so usually it's upwards to 4 hours. So people will come, they'll set up a barbecue, they'll swim depending on the time of year. If they want to come in the evening, we set a big bonfire up for them, take them out on a trail, show them around to the rest of the animals here at the farm, as we do have a wide assortment of animals, and just, give them that sense of being away from the city, being able to have some fun in the country.
Okay, so I really want to get on a horse. Do you think that you could show me a thing or two?
Most definitely.
So Autumn has been training here at Big Creek Stables for over 4 years, and you're going to lead me through this. What's the first thing?
Absolutely. So with horses, we do everything from the left. So I'm going to get you to come over to Maverick's left side, and we'll get you up on him. Come on his front. Come right around here. Okay. All right. So the first thing is you're going to take your left leg, and you're going to put it up in this stirrup here. Okay. You're going to grab anything you can up here. Okay. Just like you're getting on a bike, you're going to take your right leg and swing it up and over. Awesome. There you go. That's the first step. So your legs look pretty comfortable in there. I'm going to make sure that you got this one in. Awesome. Just like that. Perfect. So these are your reins. Okay. You're going to hold on to these at all times. You're going to hold one in each hand. Just like that. So you're going to hold it. So if you follow these reins down, they're attached to a bit. That's in his mouth. So you're going to make sure that when he's just walking, he's standing like this, that there's a bit of a droop in the reins. You're going to relax the reins a little bit.
Relax the grip.
Perfect. Because if you think about it, if you're pulling tight the entire time, it's going to irritate him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're just walking, he's really good at following. So that's how you're going to hold your hands.
Okay.
If you want him to go in any direction, if you want him to go right, you're going to make sure your elbow's straight, and you're going to pull straight open, and he's going to turn his head.
Okay.
So you can do that for me right now. Just make your elbow straight and pull it wide. He's very good at listening. And if you want to stop or slow down, you're going to pull straight back to your hips.
Okay.
But then once he does stop for you, you're going to relax your reins just like I told you before, and he's just going to stand there.
Okay.
Because if you continue pulling back, he's actually going to back up for you.
Okay.
All right? And like I said, he's good at following, but if he does stop or it's going slow for you, you're going to give him a little tap with your heels, and he's going to follow and keep going.
Okay.
You should need to kick him. He is honestly a very good horse. And his name is Maverick.
Okay, and any tips for people who maybe don't have a calm horse? Like, can they sense if you're tense? Like, what are some of the mistakes people make when they're riding for the first time?
One mistake that people can make, these horses are very good with people who are nervous. We have a lot of, 5-year-olds even riding these horses who've never been on a horse before and are very scared. Mm-hmm. But the horses are very okay with that. Honestly, they are. But if a kid or adult even starts to scream or yell or really just make loud noises of any sort, they're going to start to think that there's something to worry about. Okay. So as long as you keep yourself calm, they're going to be calm. Because if you're calm, obviously there's nothing to be scared about.
Think we're ready to hit the trails?
I think so.
As a first-time rider, I can honestly say there is nothing like hitting those trails. It was exciting, exhilarating, but calming all at the same time, and it was an opportunity to connect with nature.
There is so much more to see than just horses at Big Creek Stables. From peacocks, adorable ducks, alpacas, potbelly pigs, and so many others, Lynn adopts animals in need of a home, and her visitors get the opportunity to interact with animals that are not so commonplace.
And that concludes our day at Big Creek Stables. As we've shown, there are so many attractions and opportunities to get away from it all, and they're open year-round. Thanks for watching Hometown Tourist.